The Sit and Be Fit pre-aerobic workout is a three-part series designed to gently and progressively introduce the significantly overweight individual or anyone who has been sedentary to aerobic exercise. Not all exercises are suitable for everyone. Consult your doctor before beginning this exercise program. Our instructions and advice are in no way intended as a substitute for medical counseling. The creators, producers, consultants, participants, and distributors of this program disclaim any liability or loss in connection with the exercises and advice herein.
Hi, I'm Marianne Wilson. You know how it feels when you experience something wonderful, something that makes such a big change in your life? A change maybe you've been wanting to make for a long time but weren't sure just how to go about it. Well, I'm on my way to an exercise class that makes me feel just that way. It's called the Sit and Be Fit pre-aerobic workout. I designed it myself. After successfully working with significantly overweight individuals and others who were beginning an exercise program, I realized they had some special needs. So I designed this program, this series of 3 tapes, to gently and progressively guide you into a successful, low-impact, full aerobic conditioning program. I'm starting a new class today. Why don't you join us? One of the greatest challenges for anyone beginning an exercise program is first to find something they enjoy doing, and then not to do too much too soon. The cardiovascular system responds to exercise much faster than the musculoskeletal system, which takes 6 to 8 weeks to become sufficiently strengthened. Now, this process needs to be gradual and progressive. Most people are not that patient, and they become injured. Well, good news. This is the first tape in a series of 3 that will gently guide you into a full, low-impact aerobic exercise program. Let's get started. I know this is going to be a journey to good health for you and the time of your life. To determine how hard you'll need to work to condition your heart and to burn fat, we can calculate your training heart rate by using the Carbonin formula. First, take your resting heart rate first thing in the morning before getting out of bed for a full 60 seconds. Here is the Carbonin formula. Fill in the blank formula on the left side of your screen using your own age and resting heart rate. Be sure to calculate both 60% and 80% to determine your aerobic range. We'll start with the number 220, which is the basic number for a maximum heart rate. Subtract your age, the number that you get, subtract the resting heart rate from that, then multiply by 60% and 80%, add back your resting heart rate, and since we will be taking a 6-second pulse, divide that number by 10. Now let's just quickly run down your calculations separately. We'll remove the formula of the example. 220 minus your age, minus your resting heart rate, times 60% and 80%, add back in your resting heart rate, divide that number by 10, and you have your aerobic range. While it is best to calculate your individual aerobic training range, you may use this training heart rate chart as a guide. For example, if you were between the ages of 30 and 44, your training heart rate range would be between 11 and 15. Some medications commonly used for high blood pressure and migraine headaches will lower the heart rate both at rest and during exercise. Participants taking medication, especially beta blockers, should check with their physicians concerning possible effects of the medication on resting and exercise heart rates. Let's find your pulse. You may choose any one of 4 sites. Let's start at your wrist. Place the wrist in the palm of one hand. Then slide the fingertips down to the base of the thumb to the soft spot in the wrist. You may also use the temple. Place your fingertips on either side of the temple. You may choose a neck site. Place the fingertips just to the side of the Adam's apple. Be sure that only the pads of the fingertips are touching, lightly touching the skin. Make sure the thumb is not being used and you're not covering any other part of the neck. Now, if you cannot feel it here, choose another site. You may place your hand on the left side of the chest. You should continue lifting your heels or moving side to side while taking your exercise pulse. Stopping suddenly will cause the blood to pool, resulting in lightheadedness or fainting. Now, I know this is hard, but I want you to try to do that. Now, this is how you will count your pulse. Start counting the pulse when I say start. You'll see a counter on the screen to help you. If you feel a beat on the word start, do not count it. Count the first beat after start. If you feel a beat on the word stop, you may count that. If your pulse is higher than your training heart rate, decrease the intensity of your workout by leaving out the arm movements or keeping the arms below the heart. If your pulse is lower than your training heart rate, increase the intensity by exaggerating the arm movements above the head and taking larger steps. Gauge your activity level by listening to your body. If you feel sweaty but not drenched, breathy but not breathless, exhilarated but not exhausted, you are probably exercising aerobically within your training heart range. Use the talk test. If you cannot carry on a conversation while exercising, you are overworking. The symptoms of overexertion are chest discomfort, not necessarily a sharp pain, pain or pressure in the chest, neck, ear, jaw, or arm, nausea, dizziness, breathlessness, wobbliness or a lack of muscle control, palpitations, or any irregular heart action. If you experience any of these warning signs, stop exercising and check with your doctor. There may or may not be a problem, but your doctor will be able to determine that for you. Now let's take a look at what to wear. Any type of clothing that allows you to move freely and allows your body to breathe will be perfect. You need a good pair of aerobic shoes, even though some of the activity will be done from a chair and the remainder of activity will be low impact in nature. Old worn-out sneakers will aggravate weak ankles and aching legs. Jogging shoes are not recommended because they are designed for forward momentum. A good aerobic shoe is built for shock absorption, stability, and comfort. Buy according to your foot type and your floor surface. Let's look first at fit and comfort. Ask yourself, is this shoe too narrow or too wide? Is the arch properly supported? How about the heel? Is it snug and do the toes have plenty of room? Finally, are there any pressure points? And does the foot roll inside or outside? Now let's look at the shoe itself. Is the outsole wide enough to provide a solid platform? You'll need a rigid heel counter to hold the foot in place and provide ankle stability. The shoe should flex at the ball of the foot when you hold the heel and press the toe down on a flat surface. In brief, look for overall fit and comfort, lateral support and stability, flexibility at the ball of the foot, adequate arch support, shock absorption, and traction. Will the shoe move smoothly on the floor surface you're exercising on? Please read the special considerations at the end of this tape, especially if you have knee, hip, or ankle problems. Now, if your VCR has a memory, set it here so you'll be ready to start your workout each day. Please rewind if any of the instructions were unclear. Before beginning our workout, drink a full glass of water and keep another full glass close by to sip all throughout your workout. You'll need a bath towel folded in fours on the back of your chair, and you'll need a straight back chair, a chair that touches your back while your feet are flat on the floor. If your back is not touching, put a firm support behind your back.
Let's take your pulse. Remember, keep your feet moving. Now, find your preferred site. 3, 2, 1, count. Stop.
Now let's begin your workout by closing your eyes and begin centering. Feel the back of your chair. Feel the seat of your chair and scoot around there until you're comfortable. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Relax. Another deep breath in and breathe out. We're going to begin a process that's called grounding and centering. I want you to gather all of your energy at the top of your head. Let go of all the distractions you've had. Feel the energy just gathering right there at the top of your head and give it a color, maybe silver or gold, or any other color you choose. Now, once you've gathered in all of your energy, you're ready to regroup. Begin the energy forming into a rope coming from the top of the scalp down to the base of the neck, down through the spine, to the base of the spine, through the hips, traveling down through the lower leg, and into the feet. Just pull in all of the energy. You'll be needing that energy to work out. Now, through the soles of the feet, the energy is going to go down into the floor below you, down deep into the earth, just grounding you and holding all of your energy within you. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out slowly. And I want you to visualize now what you're about to experience. Very pleasant, enjoyable, and refreshing exercise where you're going to be successful. Leaving this class time feeling refreshed and energized. Take a deep breath in. And now breathe out slowly and open your eyes. I want you to round your spine, push the palms forward, and bring it back into the chest. Press it forward. Bring it back to the chest. One more time now, forward, and this time take it all the way up and stretch and press out to the side. Relax your shoulders, roll them forward, pull all the way up to your ears, and pull the elbows back, and now relax. Let's circle those hands. Feel the weight of the fingertips, just circling the hands. Round the spine again. Take it up slowly. Oh, that's a great back stretch. Now relax your shoulders, press to the side, and now to the other side, and the other side. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, bring the arms down. Now lift the knee up to the chest. Feel the lower back stretching out and relaxing. Circle the toe. Slowly, feeling all the muscles in the ankle, in the lower leg. And let's change legs. Lift the other knee up to the chest. Take a deep breath in. And slowly circle that toe. Take your time. I hear a lot of cracking. Okay, you needed that. Sit back in your chair. One more time now. Take the arms forward. Round your spine. Push up. Press out through the fingertips. And now let's bring one shoulder forward and pull it back. Feel the stretch right here. The other shoulder forward and pull back. Feel the stretch. Take a deep breath up. And now let's get started with your standing warm-up. Before we start your standing warm-up, let's take a pulse. Find your preferred site. 3, 2, 1, start.
Stop.
Now the pulse you just took should not be at your training heart rate yet. All right, let's get started with your warm-up. Here we go. Good posture. Pull the abdominals under, pelvis nice and tight here. Look over the shoulder. Look center. Look over the other shoulder. And center now. Lift the shoulders up. And relax. Press it down. Release it. Now pull the shoulders back. Lift. Relax the shoulders. Press it down. And pull back. Roll the shoulder forward. Up. Back. And tap it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. together, and lift the heels up, 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 up. Now get ready to lift the toes up. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Get ready for another toe tap. Tap it out. Flex and point. Flex, point, flex, and change legs. Tap it out. And flex and point, flex, point. Get ready for side together. Lift, lift, lift. Now heel and toe. Heel comes forward, toe back. Heel and change. Side together, and heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, and do it again. Side together. Lift, lift, and heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, and side together. Get ready for that heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel. Now heel walk forward. 1, 2, 3. Now swing it back with a side tap. Heel walk, press it out. And side tap, swing it. Now, feet together, bend. Way up on the toes. Bend it down. Push up on the toes again. Press down. Way up. One more time now. And hip rotation. Toe is resting. Knee goes side to side. You'll feel it in through the hip. Change. Out, in, out, and in. Out, in, out. Do it again. Toe is resting. All the weight's on this leg. Out, in, out, and change. Out, in, out, in. Get ready for a change now. Side together, one shoulder forward. And heel and toe, heel, and side together. Just use one shoulder. And heel and toe, heel. Can you do it all again? Side together. And heel and toe, heel, side together. Heel and toe, heel. Now lift your heel up. Drop twice. Again, lift it up, hold it, drop it twice. Again, lift, hold, drop it twice. One more time. Lift up, hold it, drop, and change. Lift up the toe, drop it twice. Lift up the heel, drop it twice. Heel comes up, now drop it. One more set now. Lift it up, drop. Now, just roll the shoulders. Open up that chest. Take a deep breath. Here we go. Breathe out when the back of the hands come together. And open up the chest and circle those shoulders. Up, back, and relax. Again, forward, up, back. Can you do a side together? And heel and toe again. Heel, toe, side together. And heel and toe, heel. Now let's do something different with the shoulders. Forward, back, forward, heel and toe, heel, side together. Heel and toe, heel, and toe. Great job. Now let's take your pulse. Find your preferred site. 3, 2, 1, count. Stop. The pulse you just took should not be at your training heart rate yet. If it is, that's a good indication that that's about the right amount of activity to get you at your training rate and to keep you there. Basically, that warm-up was just to get enough blood circulating so we can get into stretching. So feet apart, pelvis tucked under, shoulders right back here over the hips, and clasp the hands. Push down, take it up slowly, take a deep breath in, and do it again. All the way up. Now clasp behind, interlace the fingers, pull the shoulders down, and release it. Now place the hands on the thighs. Remember that good position? We're going to bring one shoulder forward to the center of your body. Pull it, release. Pull it, and release. Again, pull it forward. Feel that nice stretch in the back. Forward, and let's go to the calf stretch. Right foot forward, left foot back. Now the toes should be pointing forward. Your heels should be flat on the floor. The forward knee should be right over the ankle, not in front and not behind. The back leg is straight. Now take a deep breath because the muscles cannot stretch if they're tight. Now we're going to lift the heel. Lift the heel gently. Feel the stretch disappear. Now press the heel back down again. Feel it engage. Again, lift up and press it down. Take a deep breath now. Let that calf muscle relax. The more relaxed you are over your whole body, the more individual muscles will be able to stretch. Now let's go to the hip flexor muscle. Lift the back heel. Bend both knees and pull the hips forward. Give a little lift up and feel the stretch right here in the front of your left hip. Now, if you're feeling pain, you're pushing too hard, you're stretching too far, release it, back off. It should feel good, should feel comfortable. Now press the back heel down again. Here's your calf stretch. And release it. Let's change legs. Left foot forward, right foot back. Make sure both toes are pointed forward, knee over the ankle. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Lift your heel in the back. Now press it down. Feel the stretch engage. Again, lift the heel. Breathe out. Feel that stretch engage and hold it there. Are you feeling a sensation there? You should. And it should feel good. Now let's go to the hip flexor. Lift the heel. Bend both knees and pull the pelvis forward. Give a little lift up. Now here's your stretch in the front of your right hip. You should feel a little tightness there, but no pain, no discomfort. Hold it. This muscle attaches to the lower back and pelvis, so it's very important to stretch before we go to abdominals. Now press that back heel down again and feel the stretch in your calf muscle. Let's release it. Bring your feet together. Now you have two calf muscles, so we're going to stretch the second one. One foot is behind. Drop both knees till you feel a tightness in the back heel. And release it. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Drop down again. Feel that stretch right in the back heel, just above the heel. And release it. Let's change legs. Left foot forward, right foot back. Gently bend both legs. And release it. One more time now. Gently bend. You're going to feel this only in the back leg. And release. Now let's go to your hamstring group of muscles. Rest the heel. Pull that toe up. Now bend the other knee. You're going to reach out with the hips as though you're going to sit down on a chair, reaching for with your hips. Now you should feel a stretch all the way up the back of the leg to the buttocks. And if you feel pain, back off. You're stretching too far. Release the stretch by dropping your toe. Now lift the toe, bend the other knee, reach back with your hips, and feel that stretch. It should feel good. And release it. Let's change legs. The other heel is resting. Pull up on that toe. Bend this knee and reach back with your hips. Take a deep breath. Can you feel that stretch all the way up the back of the leg? Release it now by dropping the toe. Take a deep breath in, lift the toe, bend the other knee, reach back with the hips. Should feel good. And release it. Now circle the toe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you're ready for abdominals. The abdominals are such important muscles to work because they work together with the back muscles. And if the abdominals don't do their work, then the back gets the whole job to do by itself. So we're going to first start out just by getting some good alignment in through the abdominal area. We'll be working all 4 sets of abdominal muscles. There's a transverse muscle that works across. There's a muscle that works from the pubic bone to the breastbone. Then there are oblique muscles that work diagonally up and oblique muscles that work diagonally down. Now let's get positioned. Arrange your chair so that you can sit down first with your hips right here by the leg of the chair. You also need your towel handy to support your head. First of all, lie down at your side. Once you're on your side, place one leg on the chair at a time, reposition the support for your head, and we're ready to go.
When you begin to curl up, be sure not to pull on the head and neck. The pads of the fingertips are barely touching the head.
Let's start by taking a deep breath in and breathe out. Now the breath I want you to take should be a deep breath so that it lifts your abdomen and not just your chest. Again, deep breath in, let your abdomen rise, and breathe out. Now cross your ankles. Pull both knees toward the chest. Pull them open toward the shoulders more than the chest. Stretch out your lower back. You're going to have to relax now. And release it. Place one leg on the chair at a time. This is the most restful position for your spine. Bring your right knee to the chest. Now just relax your lower back. If you'd like to close your eyes and feel the stretch in the lower back, go ahead. And now release it and bring that knee toward the chest again so you can really focus on what you're feeling here. The lower back needs to be stretched out before we start abdominals. Release it. Now the left knee to the chest. Gently pull it close. Close your eyes for just a second and tell that back muscle to relax. Now release it and then pull it to the chest again. Just relax that lower back and release. Now take your right ankle, place it over your left leg and lift the left leg gently toward the ceiling. You're going to feel a stretch now through the hip and the buttocks and the lower back. Just relax, don't push too far. This should feel good. And release it. Place that leg back on the chair. Cross your left ankle over your knee. Lift your right leg to the ceiling. Easy, just to the point of tightness, to where it feels good. And release it. Now cross your ankles one more time. Pull the knees apart and pull them toward the shoulders. Now feel that whole lower back stretching out. Take a deep breath and release it. Place one leg on the chair at a time. Now, place your hands on your tummy. The breathing is important. Take a deep breath, feel the abdomen rise. Now as you begin breathing out, start at the tip of your tailbone and press your spine down to the floor. Don't use your muscles yet. Just press the spine down and release it. Let's do it again. Start at the tip of the tailbone, take a deep breath. Now start breathing out and press each vertebra down into the floor. Hold it there till all your breath is gone. Again, deep breath in and breathe out. Starting at the tip of the tailbone, press each vertebra down. Now tip the pubic bone up to the ceiling as much as you can and release it. Deep breath in now. Breathe out. Start at the tailbone, press the vertebra down, tip up the pubic bone. Now pull these abdominal muscles down to the floor and tighten them. Pull in the lower rib cage. Pretend you're hollowing out your abdomen. And now release it as soon as all your breath is gone. Don't wait for me. Deep breath in, breathe out, press your spine down, pull the muscles in, pull the lower rib cage in. Now tighten right here. Try to keep the hamstring and buttocks relaxed. And release it. Now place the fingertips, just the fingertips, behind the head. Deep breath, spine down, pull the muscles in. Now point the elbows to the ceiling. Now just gently lift the head, tighten this muscle, and look up at the knees. Slowly down, stay tight until your head reaches the floor again. Again, deep breath in, breathe out. Start with the tailbone and the vertebra pressing to the floor, pubic bone tipping up, muscles tightening, rib cage in. Now point your elbows. Tighten here as you lift and look up at the knees. Slowly down, stay tight here, and now relax. Do it again. Deep breath, spine goes down, pubic bone tips up, elbows point. Tighten as you look at the knees. Now tighten more and look up at the pubic bone. Slowly down and stay tight. And now relax. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Do one more. Start at the tailbone. Press the spine down. Muscles are in. Elbows point. Tighten. Look up at the knees. Tighten. Look up at the pubic bone. And release it slowly. And relax. Now let's do one more. Deep breath. Body check. Spine down. Elbows pointing. Muscles tighten. Look up at those knees. Now tighten more and look up at the pubic bone. Now stay tight, and slowly lower to the floor. And now relax. Now we're going to work the oblique muscles just a little bit. These are the diagonal ones. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Press your spine down, pubic bone tips up, elbows point, muscles are tight. These muscles are tight. Now tighten more and look at the pubic bone. Now point your elbow to the knee, come back to center, point the other elbow to the knee, come back to center, and slowly down. Relax. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, your spine down, your elbows point. These muscles are real tight now. Now tighten more, look at the knees, tighten more, look at the pubic bone, point the elbow. Now this time reach out beyond that knee, bring the hand back, center your spine, slowly down, and relax. Let's do one more. Deep breath in, spine down, muscles in tight, elbows point, tighten, look up at the knees, point your elbow to the knee, reach out with that hand, bring the hand back, center your spine, slowly down. We're going to do an alternate now. Deep breath in, spine down, muscles in, elbows point. Tighten, look up at the knees, tighten, look at the pubic bone, point the elbow, reach with the hand, bring it back, center. Point the other elbow, reach with the hand comes back, center, stay tight right here, and relax now. I'd like you to do a few more of those on your own, and I want you to progress with each tape. Each time you do the tape, stop the tape, and if you are not feeling a lot of fatigue here, I would like you to continue on and do as many as you can and work up. Now, if you're feeling fatigue in your neck, in your shoulders, or in your upper back, you know these are the muscles you're working. We want to work right here. This is where you should be feeling the fatigue. Make sure this muscle is pulling you up and letting you down. Now take a deep breath. Cross your ankles. Open up your knees. Relax that lower back. You did a great job. And now you're ready to go on to your next exercise. There is a proper way to get up from this position. I want you to place both legs on the chair. We'll start from here. Take one leg off at a time, then slowly roll to your side, push up until you have your balance. Push up a little bit more. Now, if you need that chair to help you up, you want to swing your hips, your legs to the side, come up on both knees, then up on one knee. Now, use your quadricep and your arms to push up. And now, when you get about this far, I'd like you to unwind, unroll slowly, stacking up the vertebra one at a time, rolling back the shoulders and circling them out. Let's do a back stretch, pushing forward, pushing all the way up to the ceiling, down to the side and to the back. And now we're ready to strengthen some of the muscles in your legs. So turn the chair in this direction. Place your towel on the back of that chair. We'll be strengthening your quadriceps, the gluteus medius, the hamstring, the buttocks, and the inner thigh. All right, are you ready? Put one foot forward, one foot back. Get ready to press it out. Press, press, press. We want to pump some blood into those legs. Get ready to change legs. Press, 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 press. Get ready to flex and point. We'll be doing it fast. Here we go. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex and change. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex and change. Flex, point. Keep going. And change. Now bring both feet together. Bend down. Way up on the toes. Now bend again. Feel that right above the heels. Up on the toes and stretch. Bend down. Up on the toes. Now just stay right here. Point the heel forward. Heel, toe. Press, press. Heel and toe. And press, press. Again, heel and toe. Press, press. One more. Heel and toe. Press and change. Heel and toe. Press, press. Again, heel, toe. Press, press. Again, heel, toe. Press. Here's your last one. Heel and toe. Press twice. Feet together. Bend. Take a deep breath as you lift up. And breathe out as you bend. Deep breath in. Now just one more time. And up on the toes. Now let's get ready to go to the side with this leg. Here we go. Up and down. Using the gluteus medius to lift that leg. Don't lift too high. Get ready to change. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Now we're going to go to the hamstring group of muscles. Lift the heel. lift. Now squeeze to the back, squeeze right here, release. Squeeze, change legs, hamstring lifts, down, lift. Now squeeze to the back, squeeze, release, squeeze. Now let's relax. Turn the knee out and in by resting the toe on the floor. Just relax the tension in your hip. Change legs, out and in, out and in, out and in. Now we're going to have a change here. We're going to work the inner thigh. Turn your toes out, press to the heel. You want to lift with the inner thigh muscle. Here we go. Lift, down, lift, down. Now if you need to, you can rest that leg on the floor. When you do this a number of times, you can keep the foot off the floor when it reaches it. Lift, down, lift. Now flex and point, or point and flex, point, flex. There you go. Now we're going to circle that toe. 1, 2, 3, and reverse that circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now relax this leg. I'm sure you're feeling fatigued there. Press the other heel out. Toes are turned out. Remember, this is the inner thigh that you want to lift with. Take a deep breath. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift, lift, down, lift and down. Lift, down, lift, down, lift, flex and point and flex. I keep wanting you to flex and point. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Circle that toe. 1, 2, 3, and reverse that circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now relax your knees and come straight up here now. Let's do that pelvic tilt. Knees soft, pelvis tucked. Tighten the abdominal. Squeeze the buttocks. Deep breath in and breathe out. Release that tilt. Tilt the pelvis. Tighten the abdominal. Squeeze your buttocks tight and release it. One more time. A tilt first. Tighten the muscles. Give a good squeeze. Deep breath and release it. Now I just want you to tighten the abdominal and bump, bump, center, bump, center, bump, and center, bump, and center. You're lubricating this hip joint. Bump, center. Now here comes that change. Lift this hip, then release it. Lift it up, release it. Again, lift. I'm sure you can feel all those muscles working. Release it, lift, release it. Now hamstring lift, up and down, up, up, up. Let's change legs. Slow, controlled movement up toward the buttocks. Not too fast. Lift, down, lift. Let's do a few more to the side. Lift, down. The gluteus medius stabilizes your hip joint, so it's important to strengthen it. Let's do it 4 more on the other side. Lift up and down. Lift up, down. 2 more. You're doing great. Wonderful. Take a deep breath. Now push the arms forward. Take it up. Now give a good stretch up to the ceiling and circle out those shoulders. All right. We're ready to go to chair aerobics, but let's take a pulse first. Find your sight. 3, 2, 1, count.
Stop.
How was that pulse? If your pulse rate was above your training rate, you know that when we get to the chair aerobics, which is what we're going to do right now, you may want to keep the movements very small. You may want to keep the legs out or the arms out. And by the way, it's really hard to get the legs and arms coordinated. I really don't care what you're doing with the legs. I really just want them to be moving because you need some large muscles to be doing some of the work for you and not just the arms. So if your pulse is above your training rate right now, you may just want to keep your hands right here on your hips and use your feet only. If you do use the arms, make sure they're very small movements and not very many above the head. Now, if you were below your training rate, time to really work up a sweat here. Sit up tall. Here we go. Take it up. Shake. Shimmy. Down. Use the shoulders. Now shake those hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and shake them down. Shimmy those shoulders. Really isolate that muscle. Now you're going to reach across with your right arm. Reach, pull, reach, and pull, just like a bow and arrow. Now knee lift 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get ready with that other arm. Reach, pull back, be gentle, nice stretch here. And lift the knees. 1, 2, few more. Now here comes your change. Reach, pull back, up, and pull down. Reach, pull back, up, and down. Forward, back, up. One more set now. Now we're going to shake it out, one hand at a time. Tap that same toe. And the other hand and toe. 8 more counts. Now shake them both. Up, down, and up. Now you're probably beginning to feel some fatigue right here in the lower leg. We're going to stretch it out. You're working this tibialis muscle. Point the toe and stretch it. Extend the leg, point and stretch. Extend your leg, point. Let's do a few more of those. Really stretch that out. Stretch it out. One more. Okay, now we're going to do a heel, heel, toe, toe movement. Let's get the footwork first. Here we go. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Now I want you to start moving the weight forward, weight back. Use some of these bigger muscles in the legs and hips. Move forward, back, forward, and back. Now just keep that rhythm going. We're going to add some arms. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Just a few more. Don't worry if you're getting mixed up. That's okay. Out. Now let's take one leg and arm. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and change. Out, in, out, and in, out, in, out, and change again. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and change one more time. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Now reach across, reach, pull, reach and pull, reach, pull. Ready for that knee lift? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Now reach the other arm. Reach, pull, reach, pull, reach, pull, reach, pull. Knee lift, 2, 3, 4 more. Now stretch out those toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and elbow pull. Reach, pull, stretch up and down. Reach, pull back, up and down. Few more. Now how are you feeling? Are you getting breathless? Now shake it out. Tap one toe. And change sides. Now we're going to tap both toes together. Shake it up and down. Up. Bring it down. Now point that toe. 1, 2. Feel that stretch. It feels good. Ready for heel, heel, toe, toe. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Get the footwork. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Heel, heel, toe. Okay, great job. Now just keep the movement going. We don't want to stop just yet. We'll take a pulse check after the next routine. Once we start working aerobically, you want to keep going. Okay, let's start tapping out those toes while we wait for the music to start. We'll start with a circle of the shoulder and the other shoulder. And again. And again. Oh, that feels good. Now give yourself a big hug. Make sure you wrap those fingers around. Pull the scapula forward. Open up the chest. Take a deep breath. And now place one hand on the shoulder. Pull that elbow close. Look over the shoulder. Nice stretch here. Other hand on the shoulder. Pull the elbow. Now press it forward. Press, 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 press. And press it up. Press it down. Press it up. Press it forward again. 1, 2, 3, 4, Take a deep breath. Get ready to press it up. Press it down. Press it up again. Press it down. Get ready for a change. This is a spine stretch. Reach up, down, stretch, stretch. Reach up and down, stretch. Now if you can keep the toes tapping, go ahead. Good job. One more. Up, down. Here comes another change. Press back the palms, cross, open up, squeeze the shoulder blades, then together. Press it back, cross the arms, bring it up and squeeze. Bring it together. Let's do 2 more of those. Feel all those movements in the back and the chest. One more time. This is giving you some relief from all the movement you're doing there. Now, shoulder roll. Just roll it out. We're going to do a half shoulder circle. Forward and back, forward, back, forward, back. And the other shoulder. Forward, and back. Now, roll the other shoulder. Forward, up. Drop the ear. Press, press. Bring the head up. Drop the ear again. Press the palm twice. Take a deep breath. Drop the ear. Press and press. Head up. Deep breath. Breathe out. Press, press. Give yourself another hug, pulling the scapula forward. Open up. Take a deep breath. Circle it out. Get ready to touch diagonal. Here we go. Down, up, down, and up. Down, up. Get ready to change hands. Down, up, down, and up. Down, up. Ready for another change. Down, up. Follow with your eyes. Down, up. One more change now. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Ready for a spine stretch. Up, down, stretch. Do it again. Up, down, stretch. Again. Up, down, stretch. Again. Do it 4 more times. Up, down, stretch. Up, down, stretch. 2 more. Up, down, stretch. Last one. Up, down, stretch. Now push it forward. How are you feeling? Take a deep breath. Push up. Push down. Push it forward. And push it up. Push it down. 4, up again. Keep going. Down. Back, spine stretch. Stretch. And again, reach up, reach down. And again, up, down, stretch. And again, up, down, stretch. Now both arms, up, down, up. Woo! Good job. Let's find your pulse. Place your hand on your sight. 3, 2, 1, count.
Stop.
Now you're out of the chair, but we're still going to remain aerobic for 2 more routines. So it's important to lift your heels, start taking some deep breaths. According to that pulse check now, you know how hard you need to work. All right, if you're working too hard, your pulse rate is too high. If you're not working hard enough, you're not even up to training. Now roll those shoulders. Let's take a deep breath. Open the chest. Again. Now let's get ready for a side together. 4 times. Side together, side together. Now side tap and figure 8 arms. Side together. 4 times to the side now. Figure 8 arms with a side tap. Let's do it again. Side together. Elbows right here, shoulder level. Side tap. Side together. Deep breath. And side tap, figure 8 arms. Side together again, but this time bring them right here, waist level. Side tap, figure 8. And side together. Figure 8 arms, side tap. We're going to repeat all that again. Bring the elbows right here. Side tap. And again. Are you feeling good? Side tap. You should feel great. Now again, elbow level and side tap. One more. Side tap with figure 8 arms. Now we're going to bring those arms waist level again. Side tap. And one more time. Figure 8 arms. Now here comes a change. Step, press back, and lift. Press it back, and lift. Deep breath. Breathe out. Stretching out those hamstrings. Taking a little rest here. Ready for hustle. 1, 2, 3, and toe point. Forward again. 3 steps and point. And again. One more set. Now step and point. Now, let's get the footwork first. You want to keep the pelvis nice and tight, tailbone tucked under, shoulders right over the hips. Everything's up nice and tight. Chest is lifted, and swing your arms. Big breath here. Now we're going to do something a little different with the arms. Let's change them here. Press. Take it up. And chest level now. And up again. Now walk 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and heel touch. Let's go back with that heel touch. Walk 8 forward. And heel touch. Now if you feel your pulse dropping, we'll use some bicep arms. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and heel touch back. Do it again. And heel touch back. Now let's turn to the side and do the same thing. And heel touch. Walk back. And heel touch and turn. Turn all the way. Let's go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and heel touch. Now we'll walk back. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and heel touch face forward. Now just walk it out. I want you to check how you're feeling. If you find you're breathless, slow down. Put the hands on the hips. Get ready for another pulse check. Try to keep the heels moving up and down, or at least swaying side to side. Find your sight. 3, 2, 1, count.
Stop.
Okay, one more aerobic routine to go. How are you feeling? How was the last pulse check? If you're above your training, slow down. Keep the hands right on the hips. Now let's start with a heel walk forward and use those shoulders. It starts right away. Now knee lift back. Heel walk. Use the shoulders, push to the palms, knee lift back. Do it again. Push down. Knee lift back. Now one more set, heel walk. And knee lift back. Get ready to play that piano and tap the toe. Here's a change. Biceps, triceps. Tap it again. Biceps and triceps, biceps, triceps. And change. Tap it out. Biceps, triceps. One more set now. Biceps, triceps. Here's your change. Take it out. Step together. Out and step. Out, step. Out and step. Deep breath. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Now here comes your change. Forward, back, forward, and step together. Forward, back, forward and step, forward, back, forward and step, forward, back. Get ready to snap it out. 4 more snaps. Ready for that locomotion right. Okay, push it back. Take a deep breath. Locomotion, use the arms. And push it back. We'll do it 2 more times to this side. And push it back. 1 more set now. Use the arms. And push it back. Get ready to change sides and do it to the other side. And push it back. Again, depending how much room you have in your room, go as much of a distance as you can. Here we go. And push back. Now 1 more set. And push it back. We're going to tap those toes again. Side to side. Change toes. Can you feel that in the lower leg? We'll stretch it out by lifting the heel. Lift, 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 lift. Get ready to step out and together. Out, together. Keep going. Put as much energy into it as you need. Now get ready for that toe forward, forward, back, forward, and step together. Snap it out. Few more snaps. Now we're going to go side together. And heel touch. Side together. Woo! Woo! Wrong foot. Heel touch. Woo! And change. Heel touch. Ready for sesame. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, and heel. Keep it going. Few more. Finish. Okay, good job. Find your pulse. 3, 2, 1, count.
Stop.
The wall push-up should always be done after standing aerobics. The farther you are from the wall, the more it will work the pectorals. Stand about a foot away from the wall. Lean into the wall and exhale as you push away, using the arms for power. Lean in, exhale as you push away. Lean in, use those arms to push away. Make sure you're squeezing the buttocks and keeping the back straight, not arching. 1 more. You're doing great. Do as many as you can.
Okay, you're ready for your cool down now. It's important not to just stop after you've been working aerobically. You want to cool down slowly. So let's bring our feet together, fingertips to the knees, round your spine, and let's unroll. Stacking up the vertebra. Here we go. Bring the shoulders up, the elbows, pull back, nice stretch through the chest, and relax. Now swing it out. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out slowly. Circle the shoulders. Now let's stretch the side. Reach up with one arm, feel the stretch, then drop to the side. Now the other side, stretch. Drop the arm. Now step and touch. Step and point back. Do it again. It's a cross with figure 8 arms. Step and point back. Now clasp the hands, push up slowly. Take a deep breath in. One more time. Deep breath. Get ready to step and bend. step, bend the knees. Now a side tap, present the arm. Now step back and press. Press. Do that again. Side tap, present the arm. Step and press it back. Just gently. Swing it out. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Roll the shoulders. Now let's do that cross and point. Cross, point, cross, point, cross, point. Step back and point. Swing it out. Deep breath. Breathe out slowly. Clasp, push up. Get ready for step and bend. Should feel the heart rate slowing down at this point. Side tap now, present the arm. Just keep moving. Now step and press. Side tap again, present the arm. Now step and press. And swing it out. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Roll the shoulders. Forward, up, and back. Ready to cross and point. Cross. Step back and point. Now swing out again. Deep breath. Breathe out. Clasp, push up. Step and bend. Now you should be feeling like that heart rate is very close to what you started at. But we'll do some stretching, and this is where you're going to see the most effect from your stretching, now that you have a lot of blood going into your muscles. Okay, push down and breathe out. Okay, take it all the way up now. Press it down and relax. Lift the shoulders gently to the ears and relax. Press it down and release. Let's do it again. Deep breath in. Breathe out as you lift the arms. Press out to the side. Now relax. Lift the shoulders gently toward the ears and release it. Press down and relax. Now just shift the weight. Side, side. Now step out with one foot. Press the hips to the same side, knee right over the toe. You should be feeling this stretch on your inner thigh. You want to bend from the hip, not from the waist. Try to keep the body upright. Feel the stretch right here. And stand up tall and reach. Push all the tension away and circle those shoulders. Now let's lean to the other side, bringing the knee right over the toe, pressing the hips just a little bit more. And now you should feel it right here. Remember, with all stretching, there should be no pain. It should feel good. Come back to center. Take a deep breath in. Lift up. Open up the rib cage. Now push out and breathe out. Drop the chin. Again. Lift up and breathe out slowly. Bring your feet together and we'll roll the shoulders. Take it all the way up. Pull it back. Again. Roll it forward. Lift those elbows. Pull it all the way back. Ready for your calf stretch. Right foot forward, left foot back. Now remember, you want to get the feet as wide apart as you need them to feel the stretch right back here in the back of the lower leg. Get the rest of your body in good position, knee right over the ankle. Now relax, take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now we're going to just gently lift the heel. Feel the stretch disappear and press the heel down. It's so important that you really focus on the sensations you're feeling. Lift that heel, bend both knees, pull the pelvis forward and give a lift up. Remember, this is that hip flexor muscle that attaches to the spine and to the pelvis. So important to stretch that after aerobics. Press the heel back down. Feel the stretch go right back to the calf muscle. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Bring the feet together. Step back with the other foot. Make sure the toes are both pointed forward. This knee's right over the ankle. Your back leg is straight. Now, once you're feeling the sensation back there that you should feel, make sure that the hips are square. One shouldn't be tilted. Make them square. Pull the tummy in, lengthen the rib cage, and through the chin. Now lift the back heel. Take a deep breath and breathe out. Feel that stretch engage. Again, deep breath in, lift, and breathe out. Hold it there. Let's stretch your hip flexor. Lift the heel. Bend both knees. Pull the pelvis forward. Give a lift up. The stretch is right here now in the front of your right hip. Just relax. Now press the heel back down again and notice where the stretch goes. Release it. Bring your feet together. Let's circle out that toe. Reverse your circle. Let's try the other toe now. Circle it out. Reverse it. Now let's stretch out the hamstring. Heel is resting. This knee bends. Pull up on the toe. Reach out with your hips. Feel the stretch all the way up the back of the leg. And release. We'll stretch it a little more in the chair. Heel is resting. Bring up that toe. Bend this knee. Reach out with your hips. And release it. Now your towel will help you with the quad stretch. Wrap the towel around the top of your leg. Slide it down to the ankle as you have the chair there for balance. Lift up just gently to the back. Easy. You should feel the stretch right here in the front of the leg. You may not need the towel. If you can reach for your pant leg or your ankle, go ahead. The knee should be pointed to the floor and pull your hips forward and release it. Remember, when you relax a muscle and lengthen it out, it should feel so good. And you should do it always after exercise. Let the towel come down to the ankle, get your balance. Just lift up to the back and get your balance to begin with. Now make sure the knee is pointing to the floor and you're pulling up as much as you can in the back so that you can feel the stretch in the quadriceps. And release it. Place your towel on the chair. Let's just do some lateral flexion for the spine, bringing the hips forward, shoulders right over the hips. Slide down and come back up. Deep breath. Slide down and up. One more time now to each side. Bring it up. Deep breath and breathe out. Now let's get some rotation for the spine. Lift the heel. Reach out with the hand. Reach to the side. And now come back. Feel the stretch through the shoulder. Now reach across. This is for the spine. And come back. Now the other heel lifts. Reach across with the hand. Bring it back. One more time. Reach across. And bring it back. Now clasp your hands behind. Pull the shoulders down. and release it. Again, pull down and release. Now lift up and release it. Relax those shoulders, roll them. Let's sit down in your chair and relax. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out slowly. Let's circle out that toe. And now the other toe. Now, sit up tall. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. How are you feeling? You should be feeling great. Deep breath and breathe out. We should be taking a pulse check here before you sit in that chair any longer. So find your sight. Before we relax anymore, find your sight. 3, 2, 1, and count. Now, if you're still above your training rate, I'd like you to get out of the chair or circle the toes in the chair. Either one. For those of you who are below your training rate, I want you to sit back in your chair, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and breathe out. Again, deep breath in and breathe out. Now I want you to lift the eyebrows all the way to the scalp. Lift. Feel the forehead tightening. And now release it. Just relax. Close the eyes as tightly as you can. Squeeze them tight. And release it. Feel the tension just draining from the eyes. Deep breath in. Breathe out slowly. Feel the shoulders relaxing with each breath. Now I want you to press the tongue to the top of the mouth as hard as you can. Press, 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 and now release it. Feel the tension draining from the mouth, relaxing the tongue. Now press the lips together as tightly as you can. Release it slowly. Feel all the tension draining from your face, from the neck. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Lift the shoulders gently to the ears. And now relax them. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now press one foot down into the floor. Press as hard as you can. Press. And release it. Totally relax. Press the other foot directly down into the floor as hard as you can. And release it. Feel all the tension being released from the hips, from the legs. Take a deep breath in. Drop the chin slowly to the chest. Turn your head to one side. Feeling the tightness in the neck, releasing it. Slowly to center, and now to the other side. And back to center. Now take a deep breath in, and I want you to lengthen your spine. Lengthen. Scoop the air up with relaxed arms, and now press all the tension away. One more time. This time reach out with energy. Lift up. And press out to the side. Now just circle the shoulders. I'd like you to do this tape anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week. You should do it at least 6 to 8 weeks before you move on to the next tape, to be sure that all the muscles and the bones are strengthened. You may want to go walking instead of using your tape someday. Push down. Let's lift up one more time, taking a deep breath in. I hope you've had a wonderful time, and until we exercise again together, have a wonderful day or evening, whatever it is for you. Reach up with energy, deep breath in, and breathe out. And circle. And relax.
If you have weak ankles, you might want to try a mid-cut or a high-top aerobic shoe. Recurrent problems with hips, knees, or ankles may require the expertise of a specialist who can determine whether the problem is a correctable structural defect. It's important to have a yearly medical examination. Ask your doctor to do a body alignment examination. Look for pronation and supination of the feet, scoliosis, and unevenness of shoulders or hips. Take steps to correct these problems if they are present before you start exercising.
For information on other videotapes available from the Sit and Be Fit Library, write Sit and Be Fit Incorporated, Post Office Box 8033, Spokane, Washington 99203, or call area code 509-448-8281.